and take a devil's crown. Oh yeah. Stay alive, all things will change around. Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah. So here I go, kicking science in 95, I be illin'. Parental discretion is advised still. Don't call me God, this MC goes for his. Call me God, cause that's what the black man is. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Black woman, you are not up, and you're a goddess. Let it be known, you can lean on KRS-ONE. Like
Good evening, Mr. Parker.
Good evening.
Welcome to Katowice.
Yeah.
Black MCs have only one style, gun butt. But when you say let's buck for
What's up with Big Joe Crash?
Big Joe Crash.
Yeah, because, you know, everybody knows the teacher. Everybody knows the Blastmaster. Everybody knows KRS. So what's up with Big Joe Crash?
You know, that was a comic book that I did a couple of years back with Marvel. Right when Marvel Comics was actually coming to an end, getting into their movie business, we managed to make a deal with Marvel to do a comic book that is actually about black history, African American history, some of the things that people might not have remembered or whatever. But this character, the guy Big Joe Crash, was just I don't even know, I forgot even how we came up with the name. But, you know, we just came up with it. He was just a character we just came up with.
Yeah, because that's one that I don't think a lot of people know about, that one, you know, Big Joe Crash. Everybody knows the teacher,
right.
everybody knows.
Well, it wasn't really my personality. It was, but only for the comic book. Not like Blastmaster, teach, knowledge reigns supreme, blah, blah.
All right, then, I'm going to hit it off with, because we're from CGM. It's like, it's an abbreviation for Codzienna Gazeta Muzyczna, which means daily music newspaper.
Okay.
But obviously it's a blog. We got some questions in today from some of the viewers of the website.
Nice.
One of the questions, one of them that I picked is, if you would teach any of the new cats, if you could like sit down and teach one of the newest, you know, cats in the game right now, who would it be? Who would you want to, like, you know, sit on your lap and say?
There's no, you know what? There's really old cats.
The old cats, yeah.
I'd like to teach the old guys.
Okay.
The new guys, really, today, there's nobody I would put on my knee. That would probably, it would probably be everybody, really. It would be all of the guys that are out now, all of the girls, all the groups that are out right now. I definitely would like to show them the deeper meanings of hip-hop, how to live it, not just perform it or get paid from it, but how to actually live the culture so that when these corporations that are sponsoring or these clubs and these venues, when they stop calling, when they no longer want to pay, when they no longer are interested in you, how do you continue to live hip-hop and raise a family and be content in life? That's what I would teach. Contentment through hip-hop, not hip-hop through a corporate and I would teach that too, you know, like how to navigate hip-hop through the corporate world. That's important as well. But if you're not attaining peace, love, unity, joy, if you're not getting health, awareness, wealth, if you're not mastering one of the elements, breaking, MCing, I mean self-mastery of breaking, of MCing, graffiti, or DJ, if you're not doing this, then what are you doing it for? If you're not doing it for the love of the culture, for the love of the art, you're not really doing this, because if it's just to get money, or if it's just to be famous, or if it's just for your ego to be, oh, I did it in this, that, and the other, then you're going to find yourself 5 years from the time you say that, 5 years later, you're going to find yourself working at Denny's or Burger. Well, I don't know if you have a Denny's here, but...
No, we don't have Denny's.
You know, but some kind
Mickey
of...
D's, yeah.
Mickey D's or something with skill. With high skill.
Yeah.
You know, and it's happening to college students everywhere. They're teaching a very valuable lesson about going to school, spending money, putting yourself in debt to get an education that can't even get you out of that debt. You can't find a job, or your profession is no longer what it is. Well, the same thing with musicians and rappers, DJs, and etc.
So in Poland, as I said, there's a huge boom once again for, and especially in the true school, you know, because worldwide, this, you know, it's gone electronic and all that. In Poland, the boom bap and the true school and all that is really alive and kicking.
Good.
And there's a lot of independent little labels, but you know, this era could quickly end. So some words of advice to people who are running these independent, like some of them are rappers, And because, you know, what I'm starting to see is that a lot of these people are starting to get a little bit lazy. So, some words of advice, you know, majors versus independents. The guys, you know, everybody wants to be in an independent situation because that's only natural. But some words of advice for them to just survive this, you know, get through this era. It's good right now. Just some words of advice that will help them when the boom stops.
You know, first you have to love what you do. That's the beginning of it. If you don't love what you do, then right away you're going to have problems because the industry is up and down, up and down. 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're not. 1 minute they're calling, 1 minute nobody's calling. 1 minute this region likes your record, that region don't like your record. It is all of that. Yeah. So if you don't have a blanket love for what you do, when you're high up and you're feeling good, it's a fake high. It's not even really, you're not really getting it. If you're low, you say, wow, nobody's calling, my record didn't do too good, my shows are not coming in. But if you love what you do, it don't matter who's calling. It don't matter how much money you get. Your payment is the love of what you do. Yeah. So you wake up in the morning spitting your lyric, regardless of whoever's hearing it, who's paying for it, who's taking a picture of it. It don't matter. You love what you do. So that's the first part of it, is the love of the culture, love of your art. Secondly, mastery. You can't just do it. You mentioned about a few dudes getting lazy. Well, they won't be around much longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, laziness is you can't be part of your skill. You have to master what you are doing, perfect it, not just I'm doing it, but like become the master at what you're doing. Therefore, when the ups and downs come, you're strong enough to take them. Another thing, don't make money at what you do, at what you love to do. Don't make money at what you love to do. If you love to rap. Don't make money at it. Get a job if you can. Or like for me, I make more money doing philosophy, teaching in universities. I write books. I do DVDs. I do that. So my money comes really from there. Now, I do make a good living touring, absolutely. But if, in fact, no one calls me, like sometimes, some months, no one calls. No one, nothing happens, especially during the winter months. People say they're not interested in KRS-ONE during the winter months. So I go do lectures. Right around the winter, all the schools are open. So I'll go do a couple of lectures and make twice as much money on my lecture circuit than I would even performing. You got to be able to do something else. If you are a b-boy or a b-girl, don't look to make your money as a b-boy or b-girl. If you're a DJ, don't look to make your money there. Have another source of money somewhere else and just do your art for the love of it. Then you don't care what
happens.
What happens, you're just doing it in that sense. Last point. Get a copy of the Gospel of Hip Hop.
Yeah, well,
because
I'm sure a lot of
if you can't live hip hop spiritually, again, it's like, you know how you defeat the material world is by living beyond it. And this is what spiritual knowledge does. It gets you to live above the material world. You live your reflexes are different than hot, cold, right, left, up, down. Good, bad. You have different reflexes. All is good. Why? Because you're the master of your environment. This is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, here I am in Poland, man. Come on, man. I'm chilling. I'm from the Bronx, okay? Born in Brooklyn. I'm a New Yorker. What am I doing out here?
Yeah, about New York. Well, exactly. You live in the dream. You live in... Well, exactly. Well, that's actually a question I had. Are you living the dream? Are you living your dream?
Yes. So yes, you're a dream character in my dream. These are dream characters.
That's nice to know. Just a quick change of subject. Today is July the 26th, 2013.
Yes.
Tomorrow shall be July 27th, which means it's a month away from August 27th, which means August 27th, 2013. That will be 26 years since the death of Scott the Rock. is there anything special you do? Anything particular on that day? Is there any?
You know, it's just a remembrance for us. It's like almost every month we celebrate the passing of one of our close friends. They become part of the pool of ancestors. We call upon them. I keep one foot in the spirit world and one foot in the material world always. JMJ as well. We evoke his name as well as Scott LaRock, JMJ, Heavy D. As well. I mean, these are people that we knew, like you're standing here right now. You know, so was Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E,
Guru,
and of course Guru. I mean, who could forget? I mean, so it's going back to Scott LaRock. No, there's nothing special that we do, but we definitely acknowledge his presence during that day. We usually, you pour something out. You know, you just acknowledge, and that's good for those on the other side. Your love, your intention is real over there.
Wasn't it like, going back all those years, Criminal Minded, wasn't it something that was so ironic to you that you had that album title, you had that album cover, and then the same year you released that album, Scott,
it's a lesson learned, because I was younger then and I knew of metaphysical principles. I knew the universal law. What you say, what you intend, these things come back to you. So if you put an album out called Criminal Minded, this is
boomerang.
It's gonna boomerang. It's gonna come back. Now, of course, I didn't realize that it would come back like this. But it was definitely a wake up call. I mean, it's like Biggie putting out an album, Ready to Die. That's before he died.
That's some scary shit.
There's some scary shit. I mean, Slick Rick with Children's Story, and then he lives out the entire story, and so on. Rap or MCing is not just a bunch of dudes going like this. You're talking. You're creating your future with the power of the logos, as the Greeks would say. The merunecha, as the Egyptians would say. The power of the word. Your words have power. And once you know that, you speak good and you speak healthy and you speak positive and constructive. That's something I would teach the new guys. They don't know what they're saying.
They might sound nice, it might be like candy coated.
Right.
But when you dig deep in, it's...
As you become an adult, you live your words.
So, okay, a quick change of subject again, like a quick hit. Jay-Z, J. Cole, or Jay Electronica?
In what way?
In any way.
Well, it's according. I mean, Jay Electronica is an interesting
character.
writer.
And character as well.
And character. Very interesting. Jay-Z is one of the greatest, too. I can't even front on him. And I'm not talking about his star status, just his lyric writing. I think he's one of the most underrated MCs out. Jay-Z is very underrated.
Oh, yeah, well, because people probably just see the stardom and all that.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's being judged by.
He's being judged by...
It's like Eminem. Is highly underrated.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
he's judged because he's white. So it's like... Oh, that's what we're going to look at. They don't really focus on what he said, what he wrote, how he delivered his rhyme. And nobody's focused on that.
I got some keywords here. I always write them on something different. I want to see if something important didn't... you do a lot of traveling, obviously. If you're in different parts of the world, because you used to be a graffiti writer, I don't know if you still.
That never gives up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So when was the last time you actually went out and painted something?
Oh man. It's been a while. But in California, sometimes. Well, I can't even go back that far. Here. Where was we at? We was.
Maybe you should do something in Katowice or Gdańsk tomorrow.
Maybe I could do it right here. This place is all shut down. I don't think this is working anymore.
I'll just tell you what that says there. It says, entrance prohibited, and that this place. But it's a nice surface to actually get your stuff done.
No doubt. No doubt. That's a nice service. I think it was Italy we were in, and some guys was doing a wall, and I got a chance to get down with them on a wall. That was just recently. But today, as you see, if I can get close to the crowd, I like tagging people now.
Yeah.
Shirts.
But do you have your own marker with you? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll get a tag then.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will.
Back to my question about the traveling. Like, do you like checking out the graffiti scene wherever
Yes.
you go?
Everywhere we go, my kids, they get aggravated because I'm pointing it out. Yo, look at this guy. Yo, look at this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is everywhere we go. Matter of fact, we look at the graph. We look at the letters. Some places do the old style bubble letters. Some places are advanced.
Next level.
Very next level, like, and it's on the side of highways. I noticed out here, the highway scene out in all of Europe is huge.
That's true.
Huge. Like what we used to do on the trains, everybody took it to the highways.
I think there's quite a nice highway scene in Germany.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's about the graffiti. There's a thing in Poland, like a lot of Polish hip hop, like a lot of people in the hip hop community, especially the younger people, they don't know what the difference is between rap and hip hop.
Yes.
If you could just like quick, because they won't listen to me.
It's deep though. There's a 900-page opus.
Oh yeah, of course, but I'm just saying, like the shortest, the shortest way that comes to mind, like that you could just rap and hip hop, because over here in Poland, people call 50 Cent rap and they'll call Eminem hip hop for no reason.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
well, it's funny because 50 Cent and Eminem would be both considered hip hop.
of course.
In that sense. Now, here's the thing: the quickest answer is rap is something we do. Hip hop is something we live.
And that's the answer I was waiting for.
This is the quickest answer. Hip hop is the behavior that produces rap, produces graffiti, produces breaking. Why do you break? Why do you rap? Why do you do this? Well, if you're true to the culture, you do it because you're representing the cries of your people. You're representing, and not just their cries, you're representing them, their laughs, their wants, their interests, their cries, their screams, their this. And you put it either in art, rap, dance, DJing, beatbox, your fashion. Somehow you're representing this unique group of people that we come to call hip hop. And so hip means to know. Hop is a form of movement. So when you put that together, hip, hop, you get intelligent movement that we're being called right now for sound check.
Okay, yeah, so the last one for now, because it's something that came up, a lot of people are asking about it. You don't like flying?
No.
You don't fly at all?
No.
How did you get to Europe?
I took a cruise ship.
That's one of my dreams.
Oh, the cruise ship is hot.
It's hot, and you got
it's nice.
a lot of how long does it take?
It's according to man,
more or less, like
no. There's no one way. The cruise world is magnificent. You can take. All right, I'll give you an example. The Queen Mary, for instance, leaves out of Brooklyn and sails to Southampton, England. Takes you 6 days. I left from Brooklyn this time, but we took a cruise that took 15 days because we just wanted to be out there. So it takes you from Brooklyn and you go over to Portugal, you go over a little bit of France, and then you come around and all this stuff, and you land there. So you can get 6 days, 15 days, 21 days. How long do you want to stay out there is really the question. The shortest is the Queen Mary from Brooklyn to Southampton, 6 days. Now I'm going back on that the other way though, Southampton to Brooklyn, in that. But this life, it's part of a lifestyle because you have to want to give up 6 days of your life, 15 days of your life. Most people, they don't rationalize their lives like that. They say, look, I got to get to where I'm going. From here to here, and that's it. So you take a flight.
It's the era of Facebook, social media. Everything's happening in lightnings.
Right. So that's fine. For those that move at that speed, fine. But for a man of peace, a man who likes to learn and study and so on. This is the epitome of how to live, because I study. See, my thing is, what I get to take with me when I pass and leave this earth, I take knowledge with me. I take memory with me. I take experience with me. Nothing else goes with me. So I want to experience life. You don't do that in a flight.
Yeah.
You fly over everything and so on. No, I want to land, stop over at a little gas station, talk to somebody, you know, look at the scenery, see the trees, what kind of nature is going on. Plus your body changes according to the regions you're in, and I like that change. I want that on me. In addition, being a philosopher, I got to be able to read long, write long, study long. It's not 2 hours and then I'm done. My books take 5, 6 hours, even days to even understand. You have to read and then sit back and contemplate with nobody bothering you, with no police sirens, with no nothing. And I find that on the ship, I'm strengthened by that. When I get on the ship, I have my cabin. I go right into my cabin. My books are out, glass of wine. I can order room service. Everything's there. Movies.
Sounds superb.
It is
superb.
I think everyone should cruise.
Yeah.
Everyone should cruise. Take at least one cruise. But it is something that you have to want to do. It is a personality issue, a character issue. It is that.
Does that go hand in hand with your vegetarianism and the way of life?
It's part of it. It's part of it. Yeah, it's part of it. It's like how you want to live. It's how you want to live.
We got to wrap this up.
Yes.
Thanks to people like you, we will be here
forever, forever and ever, and ever and ever. We will be here.
Every president we've ever had lied, you know. I'm kind of glad Nixon died. Oh yeah. What you say when you see your devil down? Oh yeah. What you say when you take the devil's crown? Oh yeah. Stay alive, all things will change around. Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah. This is not the first time I came to the planet, but every time I come, only a few could understand it. I came as ISIS. My words, they tried to ban it. I came as Moses. They couldn't follow my commandments. I came as Solomon to a people that was lost. I came as Jesus, but they nailed me to a cross.